and the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Saturday, February 22nd.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/Wondery.
We begin with IMPD and a deadly car crash on the Far East Side. It happened near Shadeland Avenue and 65th Street just after 5 o'clock. IMPD says they found a person in the road who had been hit by a car. That person was pronounced dead on scene. IMPD says the driver of the car is cooperating with police. On the Northeast Side, IMPD says a man is recovering from critical injuries after an early morning shooting. Authorities say it happened just after 2 on Chester Avenue near 37th Street. On scene, police found a man who had been shot. They say he was taken to a hospital with critical injuries. If you have any information on the case, you are encouraged to contact IMPD. And body cam footage from 2 deadly shootings has been released from late last year. News 8's Danielle Zokoski reports.
In both shootings, the video shows both men charging at officers with these weapons before police opened fire.
The first encounter happened on December 4th. What started as a crash on Brookville Way ended with Christopher Worrell charging at an officer with a machete after being told to drop the weapon.
Hey, drop the machete! Drop it! Drop it!
This is when the officer fired. He was taken to the hospital, but ultimately died later on December 19th. This was near Warman Avenue. Antonio Menocal Antunez is seen charging at officers with a machete above his head.
Police! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! He has a machete.
He did not drop the weapon when instructed, and officers fired at him. He also died at the hospital. A gun was also found at the scene.
Both incidents are being investigated by IMPD's Critical Incident Response Team and Internal Affairs. It will be reviewed by the Civilian Majority Use of Force Review Board. I'm Danielle Zokoski for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.
In Madison County, the prosecutor's office says a deadly police shooting by a Pendleton Police Department officer last month is legally justified. The shooting happened on January 29th on I-69 near the State Road 38 exit. Video shows 33-year-old Blake Brown walking towards officers carrying a knife. Police say Brown ignored multiple commands to drop it. When he continued towards officers, investigators say that is when one officer fired 3 shots. Brown died at the hospital. And at Wish TV, our investigators continue to look into package delays coming from the United States Postal Service Distribution Center in Indianapolis. A number of people flooding the inbox of IT-Made. News 8's Cody Fisher reports.
In just 7 days, viewers have sent me 118 emails and 73 Facebook messages about how the delays here at the Indianapolis Distribution Center are impacting them. Those range from people concerned that they might lose their business to people who are worried that they may never get their family heirlooms delivered.
The package didn't arrive. It just goes on and on, man. Package didn't arrive. Package didn't arrive. Okay. Package didn't arrive for $329 helmet.
That's Travis Baird from his office in Elkhart, going through a long list of shipments to his customers that haven't gotten there because they've been here at the distribution center. The problems here have led his customers to ask for refunds.
That's stock right there. Is my Amazon A to Z claims.
Baird fulfills his own orders for Amazon. If they don't get there on time, someone can ask Amazon for their money back, which means Baird doesn't get paid.
All of these packages actually do get to where they're going, but the person's already gotten their refund. You don't get that money?
No.
Baird is in disbelief that this is an issue because of how long USPS has been reliable for his business.
25 years.
And I mean, you've never seen anything close to this.
Not even close.
If issues at the center continue, he doesn't know what he'll do.
For the first time, I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Jane Johnson doesn't have a business on the line, but her package has a lot of sentimental value.
Stuff that you can't replace.
Her grandmother's baking dishes that have been in her family over 100 years.
It's so important for me to get my dishes back.
Congressman Shreve and other Indiana lawmakers in Washington are working to solve the problem, but that process is taking time. His office told me today the reason for the delays is because of the recent transition to this new distribution center. His office is still waiting for an action plan from the Postmaster General's office. Congressman Shreve's office tells me that they expect a response from the Postmaster General's office by February 27th, but they still don't know exactly how long it'll take to fully fix this problem. Reporting in Indianapolis for IT Maine, I'm Cody Fisher for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.
When it comes to the weather, Storm Track 8 says a warm-up is on the way. Meteorologist Ryan Moores has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
It's nice to look at our 7-day forecast and go, hey, there's no snow chances, and
yes,
the majority of it after today into tomorrow morning, it's all above freezing.
Wonderful.
So I think we'll all sign up for that, considering the last 48 hours. Yes, we're waking up cold this morning, but again, let's just get through it. 14 in Plainfield, 15 in Fishers, and 15 in Greenfield. We are waking up to sunshine and some clouds. I'll show you where the clouds are in a second. Wind chill value of 8 here in Indy, 9 in Richmond, 16 in Shelbyville, 9 in Greencastle. The winds aren't so strong as we're waking up, sustained around 10 miles an hour this afternoon. Current look at the satellite picture. Satellite picture shows mid to upper level clouds basically south of I-70 and close to I-70. They're drifting out of the state. Next hour, I'd say we're back to basically sunny skies statewide here, and then that's just going to continue through the afternoon. So our forecasted hourly temperatures for today into the mid-30s, still below average, but better than yesterday. Yesterday's high was 29 degrees. Lots of sunshine this afternoon. High temperatures statewide for today. 36 in Lafayette, 33 in Bloomington, 34 in Columbus, and 33 in French Lake. What's helping us out for today is a south to southwest wind, which starts to kick in. And that is what's going to build over the next couple days. So it's not just today we are warming up. By the back half of the weekend, we're into the 40s, multiple days in the 50s next week. It does come with a couple of smaller chances of rain Wednesday and Thursday. All of the latest details on some of those chances coming up in my full forecast.
To get a peek at Ryan's full forecast, just head over to wishtv.com, or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out our Storm Track 8 weather blogs. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Saturday, February 22nd. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.